Whoop. What's this? This is a diary? Gonna go snooping.
Surely this Jean-Luc Bedard could lead Carl to Hamilton, a.k.a. Uncle Willie.
Uncle Willie, really? Hey everybody, it's Rick with Stumpt, and I'm back with another episode of Kona. Last time, we found a dude trapped in a block of ice, and supposedly, a beast that can control the weather put him there. So we're back in the general store now. I'm gonna turn the power to the general store on, because I wanna turn this radiator on. I looked at my code level. Okay, I'm getting warm now, 71 degrees, that's good. So I just wanna get nice and warm before I head out into the wilderness again. I feel like this should be our base of operations. Seems pretty secure and keeps me nice and warm. My temperature's all the way up, which is great. Let's take a look at our map and see where the heck we are. Okay, our map is hotkeyed to 3. There we are. So we're looking at the map here. So there we are at the store. It looks like there's 3 houses to the south, 1 house to the north, and then you cross that bridge there, and there's 3 more houses to the west. So where should we start is the question. I say we go to, let's go to this house down there, okay? I think that this house would probably be a solid start. Let's do it. Which seems to be straight ahead that way, okay. Let's exit. Let's do this, Carl. We're gonna solve this mystery. My only question is, if we solve this mystery, and William's dead, who's gonna pay me, guys? Carl don't work for free. Carl needs to get paid. And it is so cold, so chilly. I just need to keep heading down this way. Should arrive at the house sooner or later. Okay, we've got some rocks here. You can jump these. Attaboy. Attaboy, Carl. He was an all-star at jumping in high school. Almost got a scholarship for it, but blew out his knee right before college. It was very tragic, but, you know, he still keeps in shape, you know, jumping here and there. Likes to do a little bit of hopping. You know, not competitively, obviously. Just for funsies. The house should be right here. Oh, I think it was that house that we came upon when we first got to town, the one with the stairs. Oh, there it is, way up there. Can I climb up this? It's rather steep. Can I get up? Do a little jumping? Come on, man. I was just bragging about how you're an awesome jumper. Maybe I gotta go around. Probably gotta go around. I see that house. I see it up there. Here we go. There's a little fence here. Ah, there we go, stairs. That's a lot easier than trying to jump. In this day and age, you gotta take the stairs whenever you can. So we've got a little house here. Number 1555. Hello, is anybody? What the hell?
It was freezing right down to the bone.
Immediately we come in and there's a giant chunk of ice with somebody frozen inside of it, of course. Let's see what happened to this poor sap. Whoa. Okay, that clock is chiming creepily. Somebody's in here. Looks like they're trying to get warm. They're oh, somebody's hiding under there. I wonder if they're still there. And upstairs we've got...
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
Oh no. What are you doing, bro? Where are you going with that rifle, buddy? Just looking at this picture. He's arguing with his wife.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
He said, forget you. I'm going out there. I'm going to find the beast.
It seemed like
And then she went in the bathroom.
most commonplace in this house.
Ooh, and she hid something. Or is pulling something out that was hidden. What is this? Ooh, what is it, Carl?
The vision scale was lifted, and he was back to reality.
All right, let's take a read.
A reality in which Giselle, Jill's loving spouse, was motionless.
Oh, snap. This is Giselle LaChance. This is LaChance's wife. September. Mother once told me when I first met Gilles, I'm going to call him Gilly. When I first met Gilly that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot, and as the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. As always, trust your mother's wisdom. The blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gilly's brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Gilly can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Gilly's way out of his league, but Gilly doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he would ever. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Gilly is master of nothing at all. This woman is brutal. He's a slave and forever will be. I often look at the safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall in which he stores all these incriminating documents he intends to use, and I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. October. Gilly seems very agitated in his sleep, often hitting me inadvertently. I told him that this blackmailing thing would stress him out. That's the problem with imbeciles. Rough them up all you want, they'll still think you're the greatest genius humanity has ever known. Hamilton will discover the truth, and we'll be done for. Well, have to move to Veldor and live alongside the minnows. Alright, so there you have it. They did not have a happy relationship, these two. And I gotta find where that music's coming from because that is terrible. It was creepy, terrible Quebecois music. It's not good. It is not good. Okay, what do we got in here? We got some playing cards. Oh, we gotta find those incriminating documents. She said that there was a safe hidden in the wall. Where is that safe?
The Lord Almighty's doing?
I bet you it's back here.
No.
No. Bertrand LaChance. Oh, this must be his dad.
Natural force could have conjured this. Oh, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
What? What are you talking about? This is not great. This is not pleasant. This music's terrible. Okay. What's this newspaper say?
The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened.
All right, I get it. Gilly's pissed off because, there we go, finally found the radio. Gilly's pissed off because Hamilton came in,
Clearly, there was some
bought the store.
underway here. The place looked barely habitable.
Harlequin romance novels, don't care about those. Where is this hidden compartment in the wall? Some smokes here. I know you've got a safe hidden around here, Gilly. Where'd you hide it? And what was going on?
It felt like old people were all these walls could see for years. The LaChances could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit.
All right, well, maybe he doesn't have the safe here. Maybe it's actually at the store. So, I think we may have seen all there is to see here.
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
Yeah, I'm not going to finish it. I ain't finishing that puzzle, but I will take that meat. Thank you very much. Oh, there we go. Let there be light. Maybe that'll make searching around here a little bit. Wait, what's in this chest? Some film.
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the LaChances had just moved in.
The LaChances had just moved in. That's weird. I figured that they'd probably been here for a while. All right, my temperature's doing all right. Just want to check on that before I go outdoors. Let's venture back in to the balmy white north. And let's take a look at our map, too, because we need to figure out where the heck we're going to go next. Let's see. So let's check that one off the list. We're going to go to this house now. just southwest there. Let's do it. Here's a mailbox. The house must be right down this road. Let's go. Check it out. Jeez, it is so cold. This beast is really doing a number on this weather here. I mean, like, give me a break, beast. I know it's your shtick and everything, but come on. Maybe a little bit of a break in the snow? We've got a barn, or so it seems. Barn or an old garage. Here we go. Let's check it out. What do we got in here? Again, with that music. Maybe the beast was just sick of listening to this terrible music. Have you guys ever considered that? Maybe, not everybody likes weird Quebecois polka.
A true Catholic always strives to keep lowly temptations at bay. Obviously, Carl thought, someone in this house must be doing a good job at upholding the Holy Bible's teachings.
Lowly temptations at bay.
Key indeed. Too small to fit in a door lock.
We got a tiny key.
What sort of miniature object was it meant for?
We got some booze. We got some smokes. All sorts of vices here, guys. All sorts of dirty, sinful vices. Where does this key go? That's the question. In the birdcage? Maybe. Maybe not. All right, let's go see if this key goes to something inside. This is a nice house. This is quaint. Way better than the LaChance's place. Who lives here? We're going to find some more frozen bodies?
No burglar. He didn't need to resort to petty techniques such as window breaking to find his way in. A good detective simply looks for keys where gullible souls hide them.
Gullible souls hide keys under mats? Yeah, they do. That's exactly where gullible souls hide them. There it is. How did I know?
For Christ's sake, yet another key hidden under a doormat. Nowadays, Carl found his job didn't present him with much of a challenge.
Seriously, guys, if
The
you've
house
got
smelled like
keys hidden under mats,
the kind that
think
reminds
again.
you of the good Lord of peace.
so this is yeah, it's a nice place. This is a nice, goodly place. Cleanliness is next to godliness and all of that. Enough food for rough times. These people were planning. Got the
Religion
the old
was very
Bible here.
influential throughout Quebec many years ago.
got a nice little house,
Indeed,
etch-a-sketched
it was
there.
Surprising that Carl did not come across a single chapel since arriving here.
And then what do we got here? We got something that I can combine with magnets, but like spools of thread and whatnot. But I don't have a magnet. We need to find a magnet. Hello, anybody home?
The
Operator.
snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised
Whoa,
when he
okay.
heard no tone.
Oh, that scared me. I thought there was somebody hanging there, but it's just nasty diapers, which is pretty gross.
Emily's mother must have spent her days washing the filth off her kids' diapers.
Gross. Well, you don't have to be so blatant about it there, narrator. Oh, look at this
Who
cute
knew that
guy.
Giraffes thrived in their North Pole.
He's adorable.
The craze for toys was stupefying.
The craze for toys was... This guy says some weird stuff every now and then. What do you mean the craze for toys was stupefying? I don't know what that means.
Who
Bathtub?
knew that giraffes thrived in their North Pole?
Yeah, I know all about the
Craze
giraffes.
for toys was stupefying.
Okay. Some kids' drawings. Any pictures of the beast? Maybe that's the beast, or maybe it's just a blue dog. We got an angel. We got a castle. We got looks like a church there, and then we've got... I think that's supposed to be a dog, and I think it's saying wolf, but I think in Quebecois, wolf is wolf, le wolf, le W-O-U-F, wolf. And a couple smiley posters here. All right. Okay, and there's 2 beds, which means that they must have had 2 kids. 2 chitlins. And I gave him a bingo there. We got a history book. And that seems to be... Whoop. What's this? This is a diary? Gonna go snooping.
Surely this Jean-Luc Bedard could lead Carl to Hamilton, a.k.a. Uncle Willie.
Uncle Willie. Really? I have a diary just like Mom. Unlike her, though. I don't wear a long face when writing, but I do love to write my mind. And what about Martin, most of all? I love talking to him. Or about him. I think he loves me too, just like in Romeo and Juliet. People don't like it when I see him, only because he's ablaze. But just like in the story, nothing can stand in the way of our true love. August 18th. I lost appetite. I can't sleep anymore. every waking hour. Intense shivers run through my body. Dad's making me see Dr. Bapri, but with his big hands touching me everywhere, his foul breath exhaling all over my face, yuck. I'm not sick. I'm in love. I love Martin so much. There's nothing I like better than thinking about us planning together or playing together like we always do. I wonder if he found the key I lost the other day. He was pretty sad when I did because it's for his dad's garden shed, and Martin has always been afraid of him. I think Martin's dad is a bit like Dad's God. The key fell in a burrow next to the shed. Poor Martin, he cried like a baby. But I still love him. August 24th. Mom often cries when she feels lonely. I think there's no reason for her to cry. Mom can be stupid sometimes. Dad works a lot because of that wealthy English-Canadian man buying up everything. That's what notaries do. They make sure that people get what they're paying for, basically. It's complicated, but that's how Dad explained it to me. The rich guy doesn't look half as bad as Martin told me he was. When I saw him this morning at Dad's office, he told me, "Call me Uncle Willie." I found that pretty funny. Plus, he gave me candy. Okay, it was kind of old and dry, but still candy. I think Dad gets along with Uncle Willie because when he's with them, he laughs the same way he does with Father Label. And September 22, I had to gobble up all Dr. Bapri's horrible medicine because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have made it to Christmas, or so he said. I haven't seen Martin in weeks, nor did I went to school for that matter. That is not how that sentence should be structured. A for effort, I guess. Dad has been praying by my bedside every morning for a while now, and at bedtime too. He went hunting with Uncle Willie, and he told me to ask God to bless him in my prayers. Oh God, there's more. Dad told me he'll be praying for Uncle Willie until the day he dies, and that I should do the same. God, Father Label, and now Uncle Willie. I wonder when Dad finds the time to pray for Santa Claus. September 28th. How can Mom be so stupid? And she's getting fat too. She cries like a newborn puppy all the time, and it's so annoying. I came across Martin today. He seemed pretty thin and maybe kind of dirty. He doesn't look as neat and presentable as Uncle Willie, that's for sure. All right, guys, the plot thickens here. We've got a Juliet Romeo situation going on. The Capulets and the other ones. So apparently these people, they were, wait, I want to read this I want to find Mom's diary. Kid was talking about Mom's diary. I bet there's some juicy stuff in there. Mom seemed really bummed out all the time, but I can't pick it up. All right, whatever. Whatever. Got some dream catchers. Maybe Mom hid her diary. I bet you she did. She wouldn't keep it in the room where Dad could see it. I'm walking very slowly, by the way. Oh, I was crouched this whole time. That's probably why I was going so slow. Okay, what's this note say? It says, oh, goddammit, it's in French. I think we've seen all that we need to see at this place. It's time for us to get a move on. Pull out the old map. Take a look at where we're going next. Next up, we've got the house farthest to the south here. And we found that key in that shed, which I bet you belongs to that boy Martin. He lost a key and he was very upset about it. Probably because his father was going to whoop him bad. Because that's what they do in Quebec. In the rural Quebec, they still paddle their kids, apparently. We're going to head this way now. And what do we got here? Okay, there's a break in the fence. We can go this way. Let's go this way. Follow these wolf tracks. And hopefully I'm not going to encounter any wolves, because if I do, I feel like I'm not prepared for that yet. What's this here? Put you away.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Okay, I can start a fire now if I want to. Let's actually try to do that. I have everything I need to do that. Bam! Fire! Okay, that's great. It's good to figure that out. How does that work with my warmth? My temperature's at 83 now. Is it climbing? Doesn't seem to be climbing, but it seems to be steady, so that's good. I'll just hang out here for a minute. Crouch by this fire. Temperature's at 100%. That's perfect. All right. Now, we just need to get to that house. Thinking that we're still going the right way. We are. We should hit it in no time. Now, this isn't even a house. This is like a shanty. Is this what's on the map, though? Is my question. No, this isn't. This is something that is off the map. Ooh, hello. Oh, it's a tool shed. Okay. And what do we got in here? Let's pull out the old flashlight. Take a look. Okay, we've got some locks. We've got broken mirror. What is this? Some Polaroid film. Pliers. I already have pliers. Thank you very much. Ooh, a magnet. I needed that, actually. We can make it back to that other house. A magnet was needed. Okay, a bullet and... looks like some kerosene there. All right, I think that we picked this place pretty clean. Here it is. Whoa, this place looks crazy. What is with these trees? Just looking at this place, I'm getting the creeps. But before we go in, I think this is where we're going to call an end to this episode of Kona. The plot thickens, guys. Every episode is getting a little bit thicker, a little bit thicker, a little bit meatier. What is happening in this town? Seems like it's a town divided. And throw a beast into the mix, and things are getting really heated. We're going to explore this house, and then we're going to go up north and explore the rest as well. Try to put an end to this mystery. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and if you are, be sure to give this series a like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And come back next time when we'll be heading inside, seeing what this house has to offer. I'll see you then.